Jermaine Dupri used to be the best writer.
You can't use Chris Brown. Like besides Chris Brown, he been in the game as long as
The sea breeze.
That happened to Rodney Jerkins. Remember him?
Y'all talking
the
about
producer.
Yeah, he was just like Jermaine Dupri and shit.
He was big as shit though.
Yeah, he was. He probably still is.
He probably made enough money.
Jazzy Faye 2000.
Y'all talking
He came out
about?
with CC.
That's talking about the early
Sierra.
80s.
Yeah. He did everything for Sierra.
Yeah.
I just seen this John. I just watched a John on TV, not TV, but YouTube called Finding Jay Holiday with BET.
I didn't see it. I didn't see
His
it.
first album was Flames, and he just.
What happened?
evaporated.
What happened to him? Can you say what happened?
He did say what happened. He's been, it's all them people from back in the day thought he was getting jerked by the record label.
And they leave.
They paid me. They paid me millions, and I just couldn't do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I wasn't a boss.
That is it.
Niggas don't be knowing.
Jay-Z was upset with Dane. Just
But sometimes they feel like they're not getting them. He said he wasn't getting the money that he should have got.
I mean, you never get
But
the money you should
I feel
got,
like he didn't read the contract.
I feel like he was making more than he was getting when he was at the store.
Well, what it is, they give you that advance, and that's it.
And him and Dream was like in a little squirrel.
I didn't know Dream was like that.
He ain't nowhere near talented.
Dream that boy.
I didn't know he was
You
like
nowhere
that.
near talented.
Yeah, he that boy. I ain't know he's that boy either.
Songs.
Dream write raps for
Yeah, I didn't even
He's just
know.
like Neo.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Dream is like
Dream
almost
is
the
that
same
boy
category
for
as
real.
Neo way more talented. It's funny though. Dream more talented than Jay Holiday, but then you got Neo. Neo more
But Jay
talented.
Holiday's up there with like what that? But Jeremiah, right?
Jay Holiday up there with
Yeah, they
Jeremiah.
like on the same level.
Hell nah.
No, Jeremiah higher. Jay Holiday is on Bobby
Holiday make
Valentino
every
level.
three.
Yeah.
He Bobby Valentino level.
Oh, don't do that to that man.
What's wrong with Valentino?
He's nice, but Jay Holiday
Oh,
can't
you
come
said
out.
They both was nice when they was alright. They just did did one album and that was that.
Well, Jay Holiday did like 3 albums.
I was saying, this some
And he had a hit
None of
every
his
album.
other
He had a hit on
none of his
every
other
album?
albums had the same success as the first.
Because when they show him
All
when
I
they
know is Put Me in Bed. That's the only song I know
You
about.
recording this? This
Yeah.
podcast,
when they show him like showing his drum like what he was saying, they was like playing his shit. And
Oh,
I was
you
like,
know, I know that song.
yeah.
Because they all like they came and it's faded. Like you see how it took Neo a while to just like Trey.
Who, Neo?
Yeah, like it took them a
But he
while.
was
Like
a
they had
songwriter,
successful.
though.
Like they.
He was a songwriter though.
Well,
He wrote a lot of
yeah.
songs.
The Dream
Well, he
real
write
big.
raps for people. He write raps for people,
Yeah.
just like Dream. Yeah, Dream do that
Like
too.
Carrie Hilson.
But
too,
like
it's the
Neo,
same
like
vibe.
you know, Neo entertainer.
Oh,
Also,
yeah,
like
yeah.
he did like Dream, not an entertainer. Like he can't dance or nothing like that. Neo.
Nah.
And you see how like Neo on what's that? The Voice.
Yeah.
He on The Voice.
Yeah, neat. See, here's the thing though. Dream got a weird singing voice. He got like that voice where it's only good for reference tracks.
Yeah.
But he sounds so like he make you feel the song, like you feel his words.
He distinct. He gotta have his own lane. And shit.
Yeah.
Definitely his own lane.
He gave Pudgy Boys a little bit, especially when he had Christina Milian.
What's that Pudgy Boys?
Because
He
in
is
the entertainment industry is no in between. It's either you fat or you skinny. He was in between.
Charlamagne said he don't look like the reason why his career ain't jump off like how it's supposed to be is because he don't look like he don't got the image.
He's not the typical
He don't.
singer.
That's
He
what they
don't
did to
look like
Ruben
that.
Studdard. That's what they did to
Who?
Ruben Studdard. Remember Ruben Studdard?
Yeah, from Mega
I'm
Idol
sorry.
They told him
for 2004.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm
sorry for 2004.
Yeah, that boy, yeah. But they told
That was
him,
my shit
I
back
think
in the day
he
too.
sounded too much like somebody we already knew though.
A lot of these
He ain't
guys
sound like Luther.
people, though.
Who you talking about?
But he was
Like-
doing those type of songs over. So it was like you should never did that.
I feel like a lot of them people like
You should have went the gospel.
all right. Even when you look at American Idol, people don't look at American Idol. I never watched American Idol past the.
I never watched the past Fantasia.
Yeah.
Not even. That's how I felt about
That was
American
the best
Next
season
Top Model.
because it spawned a lot of stars.
I'm just I don't even know Fantasia. Jennifer Aniston from there?
Yeah.
I just know her from Our Family.
Kelly
Man.
Clarkson. You know her
She's
name.
the one who won that
Yeah,
season.
that's the one that took Steve Harvey's place.
Oh, who won Fantasia?
Nah.
The wrong person.
Yeah. Did Fantasia win? A lot of times it'd be like the runner-up that had a better career. Like
Fantasia didn't win, though.
like Clay Aiken had the better career out of.
I think they was all like this. Oh no, Clay Aiken was the first season, wasn't he? Yeah.
But I like the auditions better than everything else in American Idol.
No, that's when you see all the freak shows though. The first, because
Yeah.
you be having a cowboy, someone like Lil Nas, or show
Yeah, like
up.
my uncle
Like
might
Lil
show up
Nas
there.
would have been laughed at back in the day.
I'm gonna show up to one of them, John.
Speaking of that, Lil Nas dropped his EP.
It's nice.
He performed last night on the BET Awards. I saw that.
He had
on
all
social media.
yellow.
No.
Black and yellow.
His
He got
song-
a song with Cardi on that joint too.
Yo, when he performed last night at the BET, was Billy Ray there? Did he
Yeah,
perform with him?
yeah.
Perform with him. He got bars, man.
It's funny because I feel like Billy Ray was like the only white guy in the crowd,
He got bars though.
He probably was.
or the only white guy that performed at the BET Awards.
He'd have been cool if he had his daughter with him, though, because you know everybody loves his daughter.
Who's
For all
daughter?
the wrong
Miley?
reasons, yeah.
No, she in some shit right now because she said something about black people. But it wasn't.
Ah.
It wasn't like how you think. Like she said something, but it wasn't. You know how they just canceling people for no reason.
Yeah.
It was no reason for outrage, and she even like apologized for people. Like it wasn't even racist
I
at
mean,
all.
that don't make it right, though. Just because she apologized.
No, she didn't say nothing crazy.
Oh.
She didn't say nothing crazy. I can't even tell you exactly what it was, but when I heard what she said, I'm like, no, she said, she was talking about rap. Not even black people. She was talking about rap. She was saying that I like Kendrick Lamar because he talk about more than just shake your ass and yada, 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 yada.
Did y'all see that performance by that
But people
girl
thought that
named
was
Her?
Oh, her.
Huh?
She killed that
I
performance.
don't
Oh,
know what
yeah. She
her
got a good
look-
album.
I don't even know what she looked like, because all her album covers is like a silhouette of her.
She just like Psy, S-I-A. She tried to stay away from the camera. Don't bump the camera. She tried to stay away from the camera. And, but she had a career before she was her.
Oh, for real?
And she revamped herself as her. If y'all hearing that in the background, that's
Who was she?
Reem washing his hands.
Who was she before she became Her?
I don't know her name before.
Alicia
she came
Keys?
Swizzy straight took her from the limelight.
She took herself from the limelight.
She don't even wear makeup now.
She should have never went that way.
That was
All
she
natural,
actually,
though.
She actually looked like good
Without the makeup?
Like, she cool.
I
I
always
don't know,
tell
I'm not paying
women
attention to
I appreciate them without makeup more.
It depends who you are.
I like girls with imperfections though,
Oh yeah, me too.
like freckles. that they
Stretch
look-
marks. I love me some stretch,
Stretch
marks.
marks.
Like the tiger marks.
Yeah, on the ass.
Yeah.
On the ass, that shit crazy.
sure.
If you got stretch marks on your ass, that's
For
the most
sure.
sexiest thing. No, you can't. I mean, stretch marks on the titties look good too, but as long as you ain't got stretch marks like on your calf, or
Oh yeah.
just weird
yeah.
places. Nah, you know what? I said that. But
Tiger
if someone
marks.
used to date, she had stretch marks on her calf muscles, but she
Who?
wasn't big though. She just had crazy calf muscles. She used to run track.
Yeah.
She used to run track. I'm up here playing music while it's recording and everything. We don't need no introduction this week.
That's cool.
We going off the top.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we just going off the top.
At least tell them who here. God dang.
Oh, they already know who
They
it
don't
is.
know who here.
They know when they see this smile. They know who it is. This
Well,
is
what
yours
about
truly.
me, though?
K Double
Uh-huh.
with Mark. Mark with the
Easy.
drop fit. Champion.
It's
or-
Target. It's from Target.
Yeah, Target. Yeah, I don't know.
I
That's
can't
champ.
afford
That
that,
is
though.
champion.
I
That's their
think so.
sport logo.
Yeah.
That's their sporty logo. That ain't that ain't the classic logo. Oh, we got the voice down there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they don't need no introduction this week, but yeah, that's the.
Grind me up. Go ahead. Roast me.
I ain't gonna do that.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm in
The
the sunken
viewers love
place
it.
right now. I'm in the sunken
You in a
place.
sunken
right
place?
now.
What you mean? What's going
You
on?
watching that movie? Don't watch Get
Did you
Out.
see Us? I
Yeah,
feel like
that's a good movie.
Is it as good
Yes.
as the first one?
Get Out, yes.
It's as good as Get Out.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did it make you think about your life?
I
Yes.
ain't see This Is Us.
It's not. Is it This Is Us or Us?
Us.
Okay. I think This Is
That's
Us
a TV
is-
show.
Yeah,
That's a TV
that's
show.
they got
Come on,
very, very
TV
good
show.
writing.
Us stand for U.S. Yeah, it's a good show. It's a good movie.
Oh, I see what you. Yeah, I see that.
It's a good
yeah.
movie.
That
What?
sounds terrible.
It sounds
US.
terrible. I thought you would like U.S. It's about
No, 'cause you
America.
criticizing America.
Yeah.
Criticizing America.
I'm sorry.
America. Fuck yeah.
It's about Americans though, and you know it was like a black cast. So I thought you would. I think you would like it.
Yeah, I ain't see it,
I
so I
think
ain't
you'll
gonna
like
hate
it.
on it. I ain't gonna kill it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I gotta see it.
I can't wait for Bad Boys to come out.
Who wrote Larry?
It's
Did?
like next year
They
though.
must still be filming it because
No,
I
they
ain't see
don't.
it. They did it that fast. They
Yeah.
just recorded, so it took them like 2 months to record.
Cause you know I follow Will Smith on YouTube, and he was like, "Yep, we finished. We just wrapped up."
So that must mean this one's
He
gonna
shot-
be like an hour and a half long.
And
I feel like Bad
that's
Boys
that's
2.
a long movie
I feel
nowadays.
like yeah, you're right. Just like
Yes.
a long song
Ain't no
nowadays is like
E.T.
3 minutes. Every song nowadays is like 2.5.
Unless it's a
2.5.
weekend song. Weekend songs be like 6,
That's
7
good
minutes.
music right there. But yeah, that movie. Yeah, I feel like
Weekend
Bad
is
Boys
at
2
work.
was like 3 hours long, or like 2.5 hours long. I hate short movies though. I feel like I'm getting got for my money.
Yeah, Bad Boys 2 made you feel like it was the first act and then the second act. Like when you thought it was over, it's like, oh shit, it's not over, and you felt good. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's more encore. Yeah.
That's how the last Avengers was. That was like 3 hours, literally. But it's so action packed. It don't feel like you're in there 3 hours though.
It was
yeah.
That's a good movie too.
Marvel movies.
That's how all the Bad Boys is. I think the second Bad Boys, it was in America. And then
I haven't seen Bad Boys in so long.
Yeah, they used to show it on USA all the time.
Take my word for it. They both was good.
They both were good. Yeah.
Take my word for it.
Well, you saw it before.
I mean, I've seen it. I just haven't seen it in a long time.
Nah,
I get them all together.
I didn't even know one had the what's the basketball player that was in the first one?
John Solly.
I didn't even know he was a fucking.
I didn't know that was him.
Yeah.
I remember he said something in his interview that he was on there, and I looked
He
back
had
and
them
like,
thick
oh,
goggles on.
yeah.
He's like, y'all need court size. He's like, man, you could probably see the game from the parking lot.
When he stood up over Martin, I'm like, yo, he tall as shit.
Yeah.
He tall as shit.
The computer nerd.
John Solly was in a lot of. He's been in a lot of movies and stuff, TV shows.
He another guy that's actually done good in his retirement.
Yeah, I don't know.
He invested in Beyond Meat.
Because he was a role player when he played, and then he took that and turned it into a. I still never get over that guy that played for the. You know what? I'm about to go upstairs and put foots in asses. Damn children don't listen.
Wow,
Shut the door.
You're a dad full time. No part time dads around here.
That's good right there, right?
Full time dad. Father's Day just
in the
passed.
ass. My mom. Let me tell you this story, right? So.
I'm getting a kick out of it. I hear them when they be standing right there. They think they quiet and they not.
Let me ask you if this is like if I was emasculated when I was younger. Okay. So I'm doing my homework, right? Doing my homework, having and this girl. So we live in the triplex in Germantown. It was my cousin. She was on the second floor, and there was another girl that lived on the third floor. Or vice versa.
Your cousin or kissing cousin?
What the fuck is you talking about?
I mean, you said your cousin. Nowadays people say it's their cousin and don't really be their cousin.
No. This is my cousin. No. This is my blood.
Wow. I didn't know that was on. Lucky that wasn't no.
Somebody must have hit a freak though.
Nah, but everybody know what the sports center or the little chime sample. Go ahead, I don't want you to lose your train.
So I'm doing my homework, and my cousin and the other girl running around or whatever, and I'm probably like, just to give y'all, I'm like 6.
Okay.
So we run around, I'm doing my homework or whatever in the kitchen, and she come in, and not my cousin but the other girl, and she do something with my homework. I don't remember what she did. I remember she scribbled on it or whatever. And I'm like, you bitch, right?
You said that at 6?
Yeah.
In your mom's house?
Nobody. My mom wasn't around.
You think?
She wasn't around. So my cousin and the girl went to go snitch on me.
Ooh.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me turn mine off.
This is the ultimate unscripted episode this week.
So they went to go snitch on me, right? So my mom is, I'm like, Mom, she fuck on my home, she messed with my homework, yada yada yada, and I just slipped out. So she goes and says, all right, time to. I'll get it later.
Can't wait till we get in your house.
Go
Wait till you
get
that new goddamn house. I can't wait. I'm gonna piss on your toilet seat.
That's what everybody else do. That's what everybody else do.
You saw that shit? They did it on camera. What's wrong with this guy?
It was a boogie.
Sorry, he's getting this whole room of paper towels right there. In the bathroom right there if you want toilet tissue. And you got your shoulder. I don't care about your train of thought now. You disrespecting my home.
I'll give you $1.
Respect his bar. Respect his.
I'll edit that out. So she washed my mouth out with soap in front of them.
Good.
Wait, I'm lost. Your mom heard you curse, or you cursed?
No. They snitched on me.
Oh yeah, you said bitch.
And she washed my mouth out with soap in front of them.
That's what she was supposed to do.
I don't think so.
She took their word over yours. Did you lie and say no? I didn't, ma?
I didn't lie.
You still living? You still living? So you all
you fine? Did you ever say it again? Did you ever get caught again?
Did I ever get caught again?
Yeah, saying that word to a woman. To a girl?
No, probably I
So
didn't.
it taught you a lesson.
But I still did it.
I know, but it
Stop
taught
from
you a
doing it.
lesson, so you knew you wasn't gonna get caught. Bitch, and I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. You tell my mom.
But do you think your mom should punish you in front of like other
It's
females?
It's embarrassing.
Like it was, but it felt like to me like.
What? But it wasn't on social media, so you cool.
But it felt parents is crazy nowadays. But it felt like to me like she was like, look what I can make him do.
She's your mother.
Look what I can do to him.
That's your
She
mother.
shoulda did that.
Yeah, but nah, it didn't feel that way. It didn't feel like
It's not supposed to feel good. It's not supposed to be a pleasure for you.
No, listen to me.
Your mom was trying to teach you how to respect women.
Right, but it didn't feel that way. It felt like, watch this, y'all.
I'm out. Rain, you can't be making jump shots over there and then complain about people spitting boogies.
I made it into the trash can.
No, you missed. It's okay. Edit that.
But no, it didn't feel like, look, you can't do that. I gotta teach you a lesson. Because it wasn't like, hey, you're not supposed to do that, yada yada. It was like, oh, it was almost like, watch this, y'all.
What would you expect? What did you think she should have done?
If I was gonna get in trouble, put me in trouble. Close the door, put me in trouble.
So you
but
can
it's
do
like
it
she
again.
left
So
the
you can
door
do it
open.
again.
Look, children.
Did you
Maybe
ever
just-
do it again?
Yeah, that's how I felt like. Come look at this, y'all.
Did you ever do it again and get caught?
No.
I don't remember.
Her tactic worked then. You ain't never do it again.
But I mean,
You
it
felt
was
like
it was
she-
other things that I got in trouble for that wasn't. Look, watch this, y'all.
Oh, yeah,
That I never did again.
But she was chastising you for that one specific incident, and you never did that again because of what she did to you, because of her emasculating and berating you.
So you think that's
So
a
it
good
was-
thing?
it was
Yeah.
emas-
I'm old school.
So it was emasculating then,
So
right?
it was emasculating.
Well, I don't think you can use the term masculine when you're adolescent.
And you 6, right?
Yeah, you just got embarrassed. She embarrassed you.
She embarrass you.
And it worked, though.
But it felt like, yeah. But I'm saying,
It was traumatizing.
But the
Yeah,
reason why
you'll
I
never
still,
forget it. Yeah, you never gonna forget it because it's like 30 years later.
But I never forgave her for it either.
Oh well,
You see what I'm saying?
that's a deeper rooted issue right there.
Because it's like you almost like, why did you do that
In front of them.
in front of them?
But what long term effects did it have because you never forgave her for it? though?
None.
Yeah, you gotta let that go, man.
We're
You
gonna
just,
say that for another episode.
you just want to
We're gonna
hold
say
that
that for
against
another
her.
episode.
What she say? Say ah. And they say yeah. Bar soap.
Like, you don't. That's what I'm trying to say. I can see if she made you wash him off with the bar soap and
How did she get you a soap?
you
though?
got sick and was in the hospital. You know,
Hold your tongue out, and it was a bar.
Oh my god. You
But
said,
it's not like you was in a hospital afterwards and you had to get your stomach pumped.
but he was blowing
And
bubbles.
you got long term effects from that.
Too many drink water afterwards.
Everybody blew spit bubbles when they was.
No, I'm talking about soap.
Oh, soap bubble.
Soap bubbles.
Belts, then the bubbles come up.
I know it. Know what, Marcus? Mark. My sister did that to me while I was asleep. They put a piece of candy in my mouth first,
You done there choke probably.
and then they put a piece of soap in my mouth. They out of
Oh
pocket.
shit!
I hope it was a new bar.
No.
Ooh, you think about it like that, right?
So you ate the soap or you spit it out?
I spit it out, cause
Oh,
it
yeah.
didn't taste like the candy I was eating. Who is this?
Yeah, I hope it was a new.
And I got in
See,
trouble.
that's a prank.
You don't want to get an old
So
bar.
what?
Your mom didn't say, "Come on," but see, my whole thing was I felt like I was in the right a little bit because it's like she's fucking with my homework. Like she balled it up or something.
Stuff, yeah.
Like it shouldn't have been
You
like.
should have told your mom though. But ain't that the same thing with how it is when like we get in trouble? Not we get in trouble. Like someone do something to you retaliate, then the cops come and they lock you up. Like you shouldn't have beat him up that bad.
But did your mom ever go, "Stop being the tattletale"?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So how it's like you chastised me. I'm supposed. You want me to come
She
tell on
She
them?
taught me snitches get stitches.
Right, but at the same time, she wants you to tell on your brothers.
Yeah.
Or tell on somebody that's fucking with you. But don't be no punk.
Don't be no punk. You
That's-
got it.
Where's the
See,
line in the saying
When
that?
your parents tell you not to be a snitch, though, you gotta read between the lines because I think they more so mean like don't snitch on your siblings and stuff like that. Because nowadays people go too far, don't snitch, right?
No, we don't go far enough.
Yeah, I guess, I suppose.
Snitching for me is if, like with everybody else's definition, if you do a crime with somebody and you tell on your co-defendant,
Oh yeah,
that's
different.
snitching.
All right, so let's throw the hypothetical one out there. Say someone in the neighborhood, an innocent child got shot on the block, right?
You tell.
And you
call
know
the
who
police.
did the that's snitching.
Like my
right?
brother
That's
did
not
it.
snitching.
That's not snitching.
Say like my brother did it. I know my brother did it by accident.
But
That's not snitching.
I think you should snitch in that situation.
It's not snitching. It's
Innocent
because
child gets shot. You got a lot of goofy people around nowadays that just do senseless things, and innocent kids getting shot. Like I always thought kids was off limits. Kids and the elderly, I thought they was off limits.
It was like an old mafia movie.
No, I just
Philly don't play that shit though. Philly don't play that fucking with the kids shit.
I don't know. I can't tell.
I ain't nobody fuck with the kids. The kids
No,
are
I
always
can't
supposed to be
tell.
off
Little
limits.
kids be getting shot.
But
left and
rules
right.
are starting to change
About
now.
little kids, right?
Yeah, a lot of little kids.
Now that's what I'm saying though. Our parents taught us not to snitch. So now it's like that was a generational thing that they got passed down. Now people really don't.
I don't know.
think
Like,
that.
I was-
People fuck the word up.
It's
I was
wrong
also hearing
if
like
you-
mind your business. I heard stuff like that too. Mind
That's
your
what-
business.
That's what it's love.
Mom, they selling drugs. Mind your business.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Oh yeah, I mean that's not affecting you.
That's
personally.
it's funny.
but
That's,
it is though.
that's
my
funny
community.
because
Yeah, but it's not you not doing it.
But it's affecting my community.
Bit bar, goddamn it.
They expect the cops to do
I agree
something.
with you, voice. And it's funny. It's funny that you say that because I heard the stories about like the men in the community used to keep the bullshit away from the
Exactly.
community. Like, yo, don't be selling that shit on my block or
Right.
whatever. It's funny, like
They was hypocrites. They was hypocrites. They did the same shit. They just ain't want they block to get hot. No, I don't.
it depends on the guy. It depends on the dude.
They just did it in a different way. They was hypocrites. No, don't come down here. Y'all too wild. It wasn't that they was
bringing
doing
too
it.
much to the
Yeah,
bring too much
exactly.
attention.
Yeah, they was doing it though. They was
But
hypocrites.
you ever
They
wonder
was just
why?
more instead of teaching them how to do it incognito. They just no.
But the young people not gonna listen to the old people.
What,
Go ahead.
what little kids do? You do what you see other people doing. Oh, I see them selling drugs. They just
But
doing
you know,
it.
you
They
think
doing
you
it at
do what you
nighttime.
think see them doing.
Oh yeah.
You think you doing what they doing.
You do. They do be doing it.
So you
you don't think it was no stand up men back then that kept their block clean?
Stand up, man.
Oh, okay, those people I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm just saying you definitely have.
Do you notice that most of the block captains nowadays is all women?
Sad.
Like if you think of a block captain, you think of a
It's Miss
woman.
such and
It's a
such, yeah.
woman.
I wouldn't even know. I don't ever recall any block I ever lived on in Philly. Remember having a block.
You never had a block captain?
Yeah,
we had a
I'm
block
sure we
captain.
had block cat.
He ain't never heard of block party.
When I was down, how many block parties we had? We almost never had block
And it
parties.
wasn't. Every block I ever lived on, a block captain was a woman.
This block never had a block party.
And I mean that's cool because women is like good at organizing and stuff like that, and they like to, throw the parties and shit like that. That's cool. But when you think of like the riffraff and shit like that, you think of that nagging lady that tell you cut your grass.
Yeah, it's funny that women do that. They tell you to cut your grass, but they never tell the drug dealer to get off the block.
Some do. Some do. Some don't play that shit.
Get off this block. Going around the corner with that now.
Some don't play that shit. But yeah, I get what you're
All right,
saying.
Miss
though.
Rise.
Oh, that must be your block captain.
They the ones that get terrorized. As soon as they speak up, they get terrorized.
Oh, they get
Nobody
terrorized
terrorize
now.
them. I never seen a block captain get terrorized.
Nah,
They probably talk shit about them and be mad,
But
but
so when they come around, hey,
they don't do nothing to them. They don't do nothing to them. They be like immune. They live right in the hood. That lady that
They the ones that come out the next day and they wonder how they windows got busted out, something like that.
that's in the
Or they
movies.
got flat tires or something like that.
That's only in the movies.
Those
go ahead.
boys don't play that.
I went to look at a
Those
house.
boys don't play.
I went to look at a house in Camden and shit. So we walk up on the house, and the lady come right outside. Hello, and this is like, who are you guys? And we was like, oh yeah, we looking to buy this house or whatever. Just want to look at it. And she told us the whole history of the house. The person who lived in it.
He died, right on the third floor, around 6 o'clock. How do you know so much?
They burnt down the patio in the back a couple months ago.
And their children was awful. Okay,
I lived here for 32 years.
we seen it all. I don't know.
On my way here, I went to Wawa to get some Snapple for the Crown Royale.
No free pub. Gotta edit that.
And,
free pub. So they give us some moolah, some cheddar. This ain't Crown Royal.
What is it?
This is Santa. Let's say something. Say Xmas. But I don't want to say the name of that company neither. I don't get no free pub, man. No free pub.
So I'm in the Wawa. So I'm like, I'm ordering, and I wanted a smoothie, so I'm ordering a smoothie or whatever. And this lady, she's standing in front of the, where you go to get the pickup from, where you getting your hoagie or whatever from. So she's standing there screaming at the people like, I ain't expect to get toasted. I don't know toasted. And like one of her friends is over by the cash register. So you know how in the Wawas they always like so far apart. Right. So they yelling at each other across the whole Wawa, talking and hollering. And I'm just like, yo, y'all so embarrassing.
Why was you embarrassed?
They was black?
Yeah, they was black.
I don't know why you was embarrassed.
I was so embarrassed.
Of course.
I was so fucking embarrassed.
You don't like that, the voice. I see.
No home training. That's all it is.
Wait. So the lady was like, you know what? I don't want the sandwich no more. Forget the sandwich. They're like, we'll give you your money back. You just gotta reorder the sandwich.
Right.
In the Jones. So she didn't know what was going on. She took it like they was trying to get her.
Couldn't comprehend.
Yeah, I didn't understand. So she goes up to the manager like, I want my money back. They over there trying to get me or whatever. Like let me just like insanity. So the lady that rang her up was like, yeah, talking to the manager like, yo, it was EBT. How do you do a refund?
How you put the money back on the EBT?
Right. So
I've never done this before.
So when she said EBT, I was like, it figures.
You said it figures. What did that mean?
Like, don't get it fucked up. I wish I had EBT, but it just feel like people that's on like assistance or EBT, it feel like they
entitled.
They
feel like they entitled.
Right. Either they feel entitled or they want things how they want things because they scared somebody gonna take something away from them. Then they gonna get got. They gonna be had. Do y'all see the same thing?
I know what you mean. You got some people out there like that.
There were a lot of black people skeptical in general about things, and
I mean, they couldn't comprehend.
Especially when it comes to money.
Maybe they just couldn't comprehend what the man was saying. Just reorder the sandwich, and then we could put them. I don't even know what he's saying. I'm gonna go talk to your manager. That's not even what happened. That sound like that's what should have happened.
That should have happened. I don't even want the sandwich no more. Why should I gotta do all that? And then she left. She go, you know what? Just give me the sandwich. And they go, all right, we're gonna have it back out. No, give me the sandwich that I paid for. I paid for it. It's like she didn't understand English. It wasn't even understand the situation.
Why you didn't help her?
She didn't want to listen. At that point,
why you didn't help her?
So I can get yelled at? Like you said, mind your business.
She was already
helpers of one another.
She was already pissed off at that point.
Yeah, she was already at.
You supposed to say, "Calm down, young lady."
But she pushed the button to toast the sandwich.
She pressed the wrong button.
Right, and instead of her knowing that she pushed the wrong button,
I didn't mean to press that button.
Yeah, be cool about the situation. I was just like, yeah, this is insanity. It's like, you wonder why nobody want to open up shit in the hood. Because even when you look in the hood, you see a bunch of people standing outside the fucking Chinese stores. Like, why y'all standing out here?
Chinese people know how to do it, though.
Y'all got orders?
But that's where they hustle at.
Chinese people know how to do it.
Yeah, I know.
That's where they hustle at.
Do they get the Chinese people some money?
What? Say it again?
I feel like in the wire they did.
They get the Chinese people some money. Could they really be like standing in front of the Chinese store?
No, that's the hangout spot. Every hood, the Chinese store corner is.
But they don't say no. They could call the cops on them. They don't do nothing.
I think this could be retaliation too.
Why they behind a bulletproof glass?
That glass ain't no goddamn bulletproof. That's a toxic glass.
The cops will shut them down too if like too much crime and stuff happen, like in front of their establishment. They'll shut them.
But
down.
no, that's every Chinese store. Like even on Frankfurt Ave. They be in front of the Chinese store.
Even not even Chinese store, even like the bodegas.
Yeah, they just be around there.
We don't call them bodegas in Philly, but you know what you mean. The
yeah.
Puerto Ricans, poppy store.
We call them poppies. Yeah.
They just be around.
What you about to say?
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
So, someone presented this question I was reading.
Question time.
Yeah. So, do y'all think sex is an even exchange? Y'all believe in that? Y'all think sex is an even exchange?
I think that give me some context.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So, the question that was presented
I'm about to say yes.
Well, I mean, some people don't think it's an even exchange. So I'll explain. So, is sex an even exchange? You fucked him, he fucked you. Why does he need you to pay the bills? Are you broke? Because, you know, most
Is that a
women
woman
want money.
saying that?
Yeah.
I like her.
So she was actually, the woman saying that actually was on the guy's side. She was
like
actually
her
on our
already.
side. Yeah, she was on our side saying that.
Do I think it's an even exchange?
Yeah.
It depends. If shorty trash or if bull trash, it's like, all right, I wasted my time. But sometimes you gotta do shit to get the
Well,
sex.
there's only one person that actually commented and actually said that. It was like, if she don't come, she want her check. So if she don't get off, she want her check.
So she get off.
Wait. What did he do? Did he have to put the work in to get the buzz? Did he have to take her to dinner and shit?
I mean, we don't go into that type.
Well, what I'm saying is,
I think the main objective and goal to having sex is for both parties to.
well, what I'm saying
climax.
is, if you paid a bill of hers, or if you took out the dinner and y'all had sex and she
Because
didn't come,
waste her time.
it's
That's why
even.
she want the money.
but I'm
waste
saying
her
it's
time?
even.
I'm lost.
Well, no. So like, if she want the money, she only want the money if she don't come.
But I'm saying if you already paid for dinner or paid the phone bill
Yeah.
and then y'all fuck and she didn't come, y'all still got it's
I think it's
exchange.
even. Yeah.
Because you already paid for the money. She gave you bread to pay your
I
phone
took her
bill.
out.
Yeah.
Well, that's if you give up the money beforehand.
I mean,
you
if I
don't
take
give
her
up
out-
money till exchange.
No, I'm saying like you know how
That
you
ain't
taking
true.
people out. Like people like I want to take you. I'm
I
taking
mean,
you out to the
don't have it
movies.
all the time, but
People like, let me take you out to the movies. Take one to the movies.
Right.
You still want some head or something, you know. Remember girls
yeah,
like,
you want the head, but yeah, I mean,
Some
but
girls
yeah,
like,
so
all
that,
right, see you
that's
next
the
week.
guy.
What the fuck?
That's normally the guy paying, or you can go Dutch, but then you're gonna seem like you cheap. So
I mean, most guys. I don't know about today, but in my era, we paid.
yeah, our era.
That era.
Our era,
Yeah, we paid.
I don't know nowadays. I mean, I would like to think that.
Nah, because some guys do like, nah, I don't pay. We go Dutch. That's what she ordered.
That's
That was
crazy,
smack.
right?
I was like, damn.
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of women nowadays they want.
But you know, I wasn't taught that way though. So my mom always told me I had to pay.
I wasn't taught that way, and I don't even think it was my mom who taught me that. I just was a natural born.
No, my mom told me I always had to pay. Like, you just gotta pay.
That's what Steve Harvey said.
I met a
too.
couple of old heads. They were like, "Yeah, you gotta pay. You don't got no money. Don't go nowhere. You on punishment."
I feel like guys. I just feel like us guys. We stuck in between a rock and a hard place. We can never win. Damn if you do. Damn if you don't.
But if she don't get her nut off, and I paid, I mean, I feel like it's a fair share.
Especially if you cutting the check, I feel like you free to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you cut, if that's what it boils down to, I feel like you free to do whatever you want. Because you can still cut a check, and if the chick think you her dude, you go and you get caught doing something else with another chick, she's still gonna get mad.
If you get caught just talking, she get mad. Hey.
Talking, looking.
You get caught, you piss somebody on speakerphone, they get mad. You know, you just can't win nowadays.
As a guy, you can't win.
No.
Everything. Oh yeah.
That's because we don't be standing up for what we for right. That's why. We can win. We just be doing
That
something.
shit might not be no even exchange, especially if you gotta go pick her up and
Yeah, right.
you gotta
wait. You know
pay-
you gotta wait. She's gonna be late because she ain't done doing whatever she's
and
doing.
don't let it be back in the day when you had to take them somewhere. You couldn't do it in mom house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, bro. What you think, Rain?
If y'all boyfriend and girlfriend is an even exchange, one person always gonna get more out of something than the other person.
If we just narrow down to just sex,
Just sex, okay.
just sex.
Yes.
On the surface.
Not nut before her.
Should be an even exchange.
I nut before her, and I'm leaving her house. All right, I'm done. I got a curfew. Got to go.
You left your doggy bag in my car. Go ahead and get your Cheesecake Factory out of my car.
Listen, if I gotta cut a check, I ain't gonna be she ain't gonna be the only one. I'm water. I'm water. I don't know why you keep checking. That's water.
But I mean, that's the thing though. Some guys eat the box no matter what though. So if
That's the new generation.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it
but-
might not be even exchange. If you eating her box and she not sucking your dick,
But you eat the box and on order in hopes of
is that an even exchange?
and in hopes of getting penetration afterwards.
So you telling me
Right.
people be eating the box and don't get penetration afterwards?
There's some people out there that's like that.
And pay $50 for it.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's an inside joke. That's an
And pay
inside joke.
$50 for it. That's
But I feel like that inside
Where's
joke.
the world coming
I
to?
feel like the whole story ain't being told on that inside joke.
That's the story. That's the gist of it.
The gist of it.
Wait a minute. I mean, I heard stuff like that, just like, what she said. No, that's it. I'm done. Thank you. Like.
What you talk about the story? I never heard no.
No, just saying, like, if I eat the box, I mean,
Right.
she got.
Oh,
How you not penetrate? I don't get it.
See, here go my thing, right? I was telling Remus the other day. When I used to have sex with girls for the first time, I was like, I gotta hurry up and get it in before she changed her mind. Because shit like that happened to me once or twice and it traumatized you. Like, oh shit, I gotta hurry up and get this in before she changed her fucking mind.
It happens to the best of us, is what he's saying.
Or who knows?
But you learn your lesson.
Or who knows? You could be in the car fucking them and the cops roll up. You know what I mean? Doing foreplay and the cops might roll up or something. Because a lot of times the shit do be in the car sometimes.
Oh, now the rest of the story coming out. Okay.
I'm talking about my stories. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
You got traumatized, huh?
So sometimes you can be like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, some people are like, no, same time. You know what I'm saying? When you doing like an exchange, like you want the exchange to happen on the same time.
So you sitting there playing with it, right? You playing.
You got 69 it.
You holding the blue face. As soon as you show it, all right, here you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Same time. Up too slow. You show me up too slow.
I like the commercial back in the day and shit. But no, that's how that shit is. It's like you almost gotta like, all right, I'm gonna do this. So she should know to do that, and then she don't do it, or the case may be, you saw it.
Most females bold nowadays anyway. They tell you what they want from the rep.
True.
Either they want you to cut a check, or y'all actually genuinely feeling each other.
You got any other questions?
Then you ain't, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what you gotta ask them. You got any other questions? It's like the question of are you on birth control never comes up before, so it's always after the fact.
Yeah, when do you bring that up?
It's supposed to be before sex. Are you on birth control? No. Okay, so that means I have to use a rubber. Okay.
You talking about the
you
first
feel like
time?
you're gonna be bold and take your chances on pulling out.
That's not bold. That's a skill. But the first time.
Oh, of course, it's
Yeah,
a skill
somebody.
when you think you're good at it. Yeah. I guess I can only speak for myself. My pull-out game is trash.
So y'all.
What pull-out game? I'm cool.
Well, I probably didn't want to be.
Yeah, I'm cool.
100.
I got 2 kids to show for it, so.
Yo, this little girl.
Became a master.
This little girl. When you know how everybody going to get for Congress for like to like debate abortion and shit like that. This little girl went up there and compared abortion to slavery. Because she said that. Because she said that
the baby don't have no choice.
Right, the baby don't. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
The baby don't got no choice, and the person being in control of the life, whether it lives or dies.
Which is a woman.
Which is a woman.
Which I think.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
It took. I was like, oh shit! Like I never thought about it like that. But
She I'm not saying she don't make valid points. I'm just saying it's different. A fetus, yeah, you taking the fetus like they don't got no control. But that's life. You can flip that the other way and say, people that's living, we ain't have a choice on the side that we want to be here or not neither. Like we all brought here. Like that's why people say life ain't fair, because we didn't have a choice on whether we wanted to be born or not.
That's
like,
true.
We ain't had that choice, so you can flip that either way.
Do it.
Because if I had no
how about
choice,
how about if I told you this little girl was a Caucasian? And she made that statement. Would it change how you felt about what she said?
No, it's not a race issue.
Well, because she compared it to slavery.
Yeah, that's why I said it's different. That's why I said it. Well, that's not the only reason why I said it's different, because fetal, being a fetus, and that's different. But yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with race. Because black people ain't the only people who get abortions.
So you saying it real, like, you real calm about it right now. But it was a lot of, like, women, because it was like a town hall meeting.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of, like, women in it just going off. and you could tell they was black. She black. So you can tell that like she was just going off. You don't have no right. And it wasn't like she was talking shit about black people.
Yeah, she just said because she used slavery as a comp. She used
Or-
slavery as the comp, and that was a bad comparison. That's why I say it don't even.
Or a lot of them had abortions and they felt some type of way.
Do you think girls regret
Yes.
abortions?
Yeah, they do.
Yep. And
Not all girls. Not all.
majority
girls.
of them do.
Some of them do. They never forget it.
They
I
don't.
put you like that.
They
never
don't forget that
it.
experience.
Do you know any girls that wish they had an abortion?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Go
They told
both
me that.
ways.
That'd be like, can you imagine if they said that? You sit there, walk with your baby. I wish I just got an abortion. Damn. That's how you feel about my baby.
Cause it is some girls that are like, damn, if I could do it all over again,
You wouldn't be here.
right? I would, yeah, you wouldn't be here. And it was like, cause it's so funny, cause you're so used to hearing, I wish I could have my kids, but later in life. But I heard this girl say, you know, if I could do it all over, I wouldn't have kids at all.
I hear people say that all the time.
That's,
But I mean-
that's probably people who struggle or people who had
For
like
sure.
near-death experiences while giving birth. There's a lot of that's a real.
No, I think it's the child. Like they probably raised the child.
That's
He had
for
just
sure
like
the
the
child.
daddy or the
No,
mother.
but no,
and-
some women do. They have like a near-death experience doing giving birth though.
It's usually single mothers. It's not usually
Well, yeah, that's
a mother that like, you know, they in like a family. They like in like a family setting. It's usually a single mom.
yeah, but
That's,
you
like you
got
said, that's struggling.
yeah. That's the first thing that come to mind. But there's
Yeah.
also women who had like near-death experiences.
Or they're not following their dreams that they wanted to do. They feel like the baby holding them back. But yeah, I get what you're saying because girls do, women do die on that.
Yeah, like if you're
Man,
iron
they go
count,
through that,
I'm
though.
not a woman, but
they
I've
go
heard
through that.
women say it though.
But
that-
they go through that though.
Oh, you talking about in the process,
Process
of
of
having
having
a
yeah,
baby?
baby,
like
yeah.
they.
I'm talking about years after having a baby.
Oh well.
But yeah, I get what you're saying too.
I'm
That's a
saying
good
the baby
point.
like
That's a good
5.
point.
They talking about.
Right,
I wish
right,
I
right.
never had this. I should have just aborted it. Like,
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's hard.
I would have been traveling the world.
Yeah, that's an unfit. Those the people I guess they put their kids up for adoption or their kids being foster home stuff like that. But to say that after the fact, that's
See, that's tough because I feel bad giving my dog to the SPCA. Talking about having a fucking
yeah, that was wrong.
giving
man.
a baby back.
That was wrong.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Like when
That was
people
a
have
beautiful
babies
dog.
and they can't take care of them,
You want to call the police?
like you know, yeah, you it's 3:00 in the morning and you driving on the Ave coming from work and you see a woman out there with a stroller and you know she's got a place like, yo, take that baby somewhere safe. Like
Yeah.
you not fit to. Why would you? I always be like, why she bring that baby in the world? I do say stuff to myself like I don't know what she was thinking, especially when they're young. Some of the old ones too, like take that baby to a shelter. I mean, not a shelter, but somewhere where she get.
Yeah.
You know, it's
But that's
look
another
crazy to
thing.
me.
Women, you know, women love they
And
they
men
children.
too, like, you know.
They love their children, so it's almost like you know, even if they can't, they're not going to, you know, can't take care of them. They going to keep them because they love them.
I mean, yeah, most women, as soon as they find out they pregnant, they fall in love with the fetus.
Oh yeah, but they got what is that postmortem depression?
No,
when they
mortem-
had a
yeah,
baby.
mortem is death.
What is it when they had a baby?
Post-traumatic,
I know what you're talking about.
postpartum,
Yeah,
postpartum
that's it.
depression.
That's it.
Yeah,
When they had a baby and they don't want nothing to do with them.
I don't know what.
I think it's other stuff too. Yeah, like I don't think none of us here is qualified to explain what because we ain't.
I don't think it was an opinion of it. It just sounds weird to me.
They just be stressed out about every little thing at that point because that's
Hormones
yeah.
and all that stuff.
Like I'm explaining that to someone over there. I'm like, yo, like females, like guys, we got it easy when it comes to that because they got all types of chemicals in their bodies. They got hormones, estrogen, pH levels, and
Would you
stuff. in
would
there.
you
They
would you
just-
talk
they
to
just
a
got
girl
lot.
older than you?
Yeah,
How much older?
he just said older, so she can be a year older than me.
What's the most you would go? What's the oldest you would go?
Do like
Long
10
as-
years?
As long as you're attractive.
You'll talk to someone that's 10 years older
You
than
can
you?
be 50 and
Nah, I
My
wouldn't
mom
do it.
is.
well, see, my mom damn near 70, so
Oh, man.
I don't think I can do it.
I could. If you're attractive, if you can get it, you can get it.
When I say talk to, I'm not talking about had sex with. I'm talking about
Be in a relationship.
A relationship.
Like you about to put a ring on her
That
finger.
means sex is involved. So
Yeah.
If I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. See, it's real simple for me. I mean, I would. All right, so you said relationship wise. Now that's getting a little more complex. Now relationship, I don't know. Because you can't do certain stuff with me. Like, you probably too old to get on roller coasters and stuff like that.
Some girls look at a roller coaster.
But
That's a deal breaker. You can't
You look at a roller coaster. You know I'm gonna have a heart attack. Give me my ring back.
yeah, like, but
What that pension look like?
cause there's some old heads that look good.
Oh, for sure. I can't.
I'm
I
not
feel like
saying that.
I can't be in a relationship.
But would you be in a relationship? Like,
Hey, a relationship is a little different.
You don't,
If
you
just said
don't
just
think she's
be
gonna try to
with
be
one-
your mom? You don't think she's gonna try to like control you? Because women already try to control you as it is.
I mean, that's
any
gonna happen
age.
anyway. It can be with a girl younger than you. She'll probably try to be your mom. If she like you and she into you.
So, but that don't like affect you.
It'll definitely affect you. But, I mean, it's up to that person if they want to be controlled. Me personally, I'm not letting no woman control me, but
I don't think I could talk to anybody
it's different though.
10 years older than me. Not even 5 years older than me.
But if you-
Not for no relationship.
But if you're an older woman, let's just say 50, and they established,
He love that. He love
And they
them
got money.
50-year-olds.
50.
and they got, let's just say they got money, and they willing to put you on and help you, like they already established or something like that, and like your life is gonna be easier.
Your life is going to be easier as a man.
Cause she taking care of you.
That's another discussion. You said as a man. You talking about if you gonna let her take care of you.
No, that's what we talking about. We talking about you. Would you do it as a man?
That's why I said I don't know. I really don't know. It's all on that person. If they got a youthful personality and they want to do fun things,
I don't want to talk to no 50-year-old wearing baby.
Say if you be like, yeah, I want to go to court and play ball. And if you, all right, I'm gonna come with you and want to play ball, then like that's. You just looking at the number.
No.
All right, let's take the number.
No,
from
no,
the person. Let's take the number from-
wait,
Let's just say she's 50.
wait.
You don't know she's 50.
Wait. We all had an old head in our life, right?
It was cool to have him back when you
No,
were in high school.
listen. You know what I'm saying? You all had an old head in your life. But when you got a certain age, when you turned 21, she turned 36, she was like, okay, I'm out. And she was still like, no, you coming through? Like, no, I'm cool.
If you didn't know that person's age,
You're like 30. Like, she was good at when you was like 18 and she was 25. She's still in her great prime. When you turn 20 something, she ain't like, oh damn, wow, this young buck over here.
if you didn't know the person's age and it was just all based off of personality and things that they do, how you get along with that person.
But you wouldn't feel no type of way if you're 18, this 35-year-old having a conversation with you about the same thing.
Well,
She living life. She should have, she should be on the
if
same
I'm the 18
maturity level.
If I'm an 18-year-old, I'm for it.
Yeah, but you not long term.
Yeah, but I'm not going backwards though. I'm not going to be 35 and then talking to an 18-year-old.
Why not? That's like
I'm saying, but if you're 35 and you talk to a 24-year-old
21-year-old.
in their 20s.
So that's different. We said 18. That's like
If I do know girls,
that's like 17, and that's not legal.
if I do know girls like 25 talking to like 17-year-olds.
I mean, I feel you was probably too close to the age
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
right
but
there on the.
Let's
right
let's
on the
if you
doorstep.
40, would you talk to a 21-year-old?
If I'm 40, will I
Yeah.
talk to 21? Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's
See, for me, it didn't matter if it went up or down. It wouldn't matter as long as it all depends on how that person.
See, I don't want to have to feel like,
But
like
a person,
I got a
no,
daughter.
it's different
either.
for younger though, because when you're younger, if you're talking to a person that's younger than you, you can't. We talked about that before. You can't relate. You can't relate to them. Like it's hard. It's hard to relate to them. You ever try to talk to a young buck and they?
I don't know. It
yeah,
depends how young she is and where she at in her life.
Well, you got some. They're the exceptions.
Ain't
I would
no
like to say
exceptions.
they're the exceptions.
There's a lot of them coming out of college, coming out with them degrees, going into the health field. They want something out of life.
I mean, yeah, they can want something out of life, but they still, if they not, their mindset not there, and they still.
Bro, they did 4,
they still
5,
wanna
6
go
years of
to
college,
the-
7 years of college. They
If they
straight.
still want to go out and party like 3-4 times a week, then
That's gonna be the old heads though. They just retired.
That's the old heads ain't doing that. They ain't got
You
the energy.
crazy.
To do all that. They ain't got the energy to do all that no more.
You ain't getting no buns. No ring.
They sleepy at like 9 o'clock. They sleep. They do happy hour. When you hit that age, you doing happy hour. You going out. You going. have some fun at a bar or something from like 7 to 9, and then it's time to take it down around like 10 o'clock.
That sound like married people.
Let me ask you a question. So you will move out of your mom's house to move in to a woman that's the same age as your mom?
Move out of your mom's house to move into. Would I do that?
I feel like you. I'm not saying you personally. I'm saying would you
if
do
you
it?
live at your mom's house, then that's. And you.
I'm saying, what if you
age.
21 and you moving out of your mom's house? Would you move? And so let's say your mom, you 21. Let's say your mom, 45. That's a good number right there.
I would.
Yeah.
Would you move into a woman's house that's 40?
I would. If I'm busting it down, and she looking out for me, yeah.
I feel like you moving out your mom's
You
house,
said,
moving to
if
your
I'm
other
21,
mom's house.
You saying if I'm,
Yeah.
but you're not busting your mom down, so that's a bad example though.
Well,
I'm busting whoever house I'm busting her down.
But
so.
but what I'm saying is, how she gonna treat you? You don't think she gonna treat you like a young
son.
boy? Yeah.
But see, that's why. That's why I said
We
it
need
all
Doc
depends-
here for this one.
That's why I said it all depends on. Well, then y'all be going on for like an hour just arguing. But
Fact.
I don't have an opinion on it. I'm just asking a question.
no, me personally, I would. But I'm not going.
It was cool to talk to an older girl when you was in.
I'm not going to let a woman control me though. I'm not going to
But
let a
then
woman.
you gonna get kicked out. You ain't gonna be living there long.
Not if you putting the whole thing in. She gonna fall in love with you. She ain't get that no. She want that jackhammer.
That jackhammer.
she
As much
want
as a
that shit.
21-year-old get good.
She gonna tell you, oh, go wash the dishes. Fuck out how I'm sorry. Come back. No, I'm not gonna let a woman control me.
So Reem is all for the Cougars, y'all.
Yes.
Cougars is cool,
I like Cougars and Young Bucks.
but to be with one,
Oh,
But
it's
my-
cool. It is
my
cool.
limit-
I just can't wife.
My limit would be, well, as the guy, yeah, are you gonna wife a Young Buck? Would I wife a Young Buck? Probably not. I'm more inclined to wife an older woman than I am a younger woman
why an older woman more than a younger woman?
because most of them are probably more mature. If you're a younger woman, you're probably not as
That's
mature.
not true,
yet.
though.
You said all of them.
You wanna
Just like
say
all
it's
older
not-
women.
I mean, everybody is different. I'm just saying it's not true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like
I wouldn't go into that
everybody-
mind state thinking this older woman is mature than this 28-year-old.
I mean, that's the mindset I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna automatically, if I see an older woman, I see a young, I'm gonna automatically think the younger woman is moving. She faced less life experiences.
Like a teacher.
Sometimes you
I mean, everybody don't. I mean,
Can't
no,
teach your old head, though.
see, the voice is a natural teacher.
You can't teach
Whereas
your old
me,
head.
I don't feel like doing all that. So
You can't teach your old head.
this is
no-
like a woman. This is like a woman. A woman don't want to teach a guy nothing. Like most women, they want a guy that already
old
know
heads
how to
do.
handle.
The old heads want to teach him. I could train that dog. That's how they
Nah,
talk.
see, if you talk most women are, they don't want no guy that they feel like they still got to train.
yeah, it's your age.
But you talking about when someone's older than they don't want to train an older person, but they
The
can
older
they'll
ones
train a
don't
younger
wanna-
one.
Yeah, in the bed maybe, but they don't want to train you how to
No, they
handle
gonna
your
train-
business as a man. They don't feel like
If
doing
a
all that.
45-year-old talk to a 21-year-old, she know that he
going
don't
to
know
train
everything.
him.
She know that he don't know.
All right,
how
but
to-
if a,
She gonna
but if
dress
a
him and
50-year-old
everything.
talking to a 35-year-old, she expect that 35-year-old to know how to handle his business as a
Nope,
man.
she gonna train him too.
She not gonna want to.
Oh, you just as old as my son. Let me train you.
She
yeah.
gonna train him in bed, but she ain't gonna.
She gonna train. She gonna
tell him-
change the way he dress.
She ain't gonna.
How to-
She ain't gonna want to train him how to build his credit score.
Yes,
or
she
how to
is.
go. She ain't gonna
Yes,
want
she is.
to. I mean, she'll.
Yes, she is. She
If
gonna-
she into him, she might
She gonna change
give
everything
him a few
about him.
pointers, but she ain't gonna want to sit there.
she gonna
and,
take your drawers and give you a
Look,
pair
look,
of
let me say
Sperry's.
this real
Like,
quick.
damn, you don't know how to go.
Wait,
in the
let me
kitchen
say
and
that.
cook a meal. She ain't gonna
Yes, she is. Look, let me say this. You can get a young buck, right? You could train her like old heads be training young bucks, right?
Yeah, you do got-
Then they
yeah,
get
it's a lot
tired
of-
of them. Like, I don't want this little girl no more. Boop. Then you'll get with that same little girl, and she'll be telling you everything old head told
That don't
her.
sound right. That don't sound right.
21. Sorry,
Yeah,
21,
yeah,
22.
yeah.
They still,
I get what you're saying.
I mean, I got what he said.
sometimes
It sound
girls
right.
could be the same age as you and be little girls.
Soundbite.
You little ass girl. It's like,
Yeah.
they don't like that either when I say that, but still. And they'll train you. Like, look, let me tell you what my old head showed me. They don't even say that. They just show you something. How you learn that? Where you learn that shit from?
Mm-hmm.
They be doing that shit. So you gonna tell me an old head who been through about 30 niggas ain't gonna show you something? They gonna try to train you.
I'm not saying.
I
I'm not
ain't
saying that
just
you-
talking about the bedroom either. They gonna try to train you. Don't spend your money on that.
I ain't saying they win, but if you talk to most women, they don't feel like training guys.
Bro, they control it naturally, bro.
They controlling naturally.
So think about an old head when you look at a young boy.
Men are more controlling naturally than females.
Oh, you crazy?
Are you serious?
I would think men are more.
Are you serious?
Most men you talk to, you hear about women when have you ever heard of a woman that's an abuse, a man that's an abuse?
A lot of them.
Most men that abuse, most men that abuse women mentally and emotionally are the controlling ones.
So do women.
It almost go hand in hand.
You only hear more about women being abusing.
Because you don't hear about men being abused.
But they do get abused.
They're the ones
mentally too.
They're the ones that's like 5 feet tall. You know, what real man do you know that's go back to that?
That's like saying what real women get abused.
Getting abused by.
That's like saying what real women get abused.
And she baby D or something like that.
But you hear what I'm saying, dude? That's like saying what real women get abused.
This is the only man that I've ever seen get abused.
They go both ways.
They go both ways though, right?
There's more men that abuse.
We're not
women
talking about
females
physically.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that plays a part of being. I was trying to draw the correlation between a man and a woman being controlling. Most men are naturally controlling than what women are. Women want stuff to be right at home, but overall, in general, I think most men like to control every situation. Not every situation, as far as at home, but just in general, how they want things ran or what they want a woman to do. That's why I use.
And most women take that power from a man. And try to control everything.
That's why I used abuse as an example, because most men, well, not most men, but the men who are abusive, they're typically controlling. And you hear more cases about men being abusive than you hear a man being abused by a woman.
Because men don't normally.
A man can't snitch.
Let me give you a scenario.
A man can't snitch.
Let me give you a scenario.
I feel that.
You ever heard a guy go, yo, I can't go out tonight. I gotta do this with such and such.
Yeah, he know about that.
Or go, oh no, I can't do that. Such and such said I can't eat that no more.
They respect their relationships. That's not about being controlling. That's respecting your spouse.
So she can't just accept you for who you are?
It's not accepting who you are if you're not going to respect.
So she changed the diet. You see what I'm saying? She changed the diet. She changed that you can't hang out with your friends.
No, that's the man. It ought to see. You're bringing up like the
I'm giving you scenarios.
Yeah. So I mean, in that case,
but have you heard of that before?
Yeah, I've heard of it before. Cool. Yeah. I never said it don't happen. I'm just saying men more times. If you using the scale of 10 and you say like 9 times out of 10, I would like to think 7-8 times out of 10 the man is more controlling.
Where'd you get that from?
No, this is all my opinion. This is opinion.
Yeah, but I'm saying
everything we ain't got no scientific facts.
But what influenced you to that opinion? Movies?
No, not movies. Just everyday life. Like, we all heard about people being in like
I seen both
controlling situations and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I seen both sides.
Yeah. We all seen both sides.
I never say man
more,
do this or woman.
I hear more in everyday life just talking to people that the man is usually the ones that's more so in control. Now we all know it's different behind closed doors. That's why I say at home it's different. Because when you're in the house, that's usually we can all be married, right? We buy the house, but we all know who run the house is the woman.
The man.
Well, no, the man like runs like.
You talking about like day-to-day shit?
No, like inside the house. Say like you buy a house. Who's decorating the house?
The man.
No, the woman is
the person who paid for it directly.
No, that ain't happening.
Jed know he ain't buy that couch.
I did buy the couch.
You didn't pick it out.
I'm just saying I bought it. Just pick it out, and I agreed to it. I agreed with her. We came to an agreement.
All you did was board the house.
Not gonna let
she
me.
Made it a home.
I came to agreement with it, and I paid it.
Fraud.
I'm not fraud. I did come to agreement. She said I like this couch. I looked at it. I said yeah, I like it too.
All right, that may be
an agreement.
But most men.
That's not my problem. But we talking about me right now. I agreed to it. I swiped the card, and we went for it.
He was gonna say yeah, that's a nice couch no matter what.
I wanted to get it over with.
We all know we ain't got to picking out furniture. No, we ain't. I know we might got to say something.
She asked you how does look.
She'll ask you.
Yeah, I mean, I
which couch you like better?
It.
I like that one. Bro. We gonna go with that.
But if you say no, I agree to it. What would have happened if you said no?
I don't know. I never said no. I just agreed. Attitude. I liked it. I was like, that's
whole attitude.
Nice. That's a good take.
You don't like nothing.
Certain outfits, some people put on like, I don't like that outfit, babe.
Yeah, right.
And then I'm like, we're not going out there.
Yeah. way.
I only did that to see
Your
one
wife
time.
not gonna have you looking good with looking like a mill without her.
I'm just saying, I don't like her
She
outfit.
gonna make
I don't like your
She
outfit.
gonna make you put on that Burberry linen set
With the
and
Spurs.
with the cookout
With the
sandals
Spurs.
on, and she gonna send you out there looking like a fool.
with the crocodile eye.
Yeah,
You look crazy.
Yeah, but if you throw some nice distressed jeans on with a nice fitted shirt, something like that, no.
You said nice to stretch jorts.
No, I said. That dumbass nigga. Yo, wait till you see that joint, Cameron. What's wrong with George? What's wrong with George?
No, I'm just asking.
What's wrong with
You laughing?
denim shorts? No, we was laughing. We was both laughing because that was an inside joke at me. I got on sweatpants shorts right now. You really like,
I'm not even
only thing
saying
I wear
nothing. I just
is
thought that's what you
denim
said.
shorts.
I thought that's what you
You
said.
just like saying the term jorts. I think you have.
I thought that's what you said. That's all.
I said denim. I didn't say how you get jorts from denim.
You said jeans. You said the stretch jeans.
All right, I probably said jeans.
All right,
But where you get jeans from jorts was the R.
Jean shorts.
There's a
I
distinct
didn't know if you meant
enunciation
jean
between the
shorts.
two words. You just wanted to be funny.
I didn't know if you meant jeans.
And now
shorts
I'm gonna attack you the
or
rest of the
long jeans.
episode.
Go ahead. I like this.
No,
this is
we're
fun.
gonna keep going.
I'm used to getting
I'm
attacked
gonna just
every episode.
randomly attack you. I'm just going randomly. I'm not just gonna attack you right here on the spot.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
randomly attack you now.
Roast me.
Lost train of thought.
I forgot. You was talking about
Ain't
looking
got
like
that.
I'm going out dressing your girl. You ever outdressed Shorty before?
I think I did, but I'll never tell her.
You think you did, but you never tell
I'll
her.
never tell her. Nope.
How about you?
Oh yeah, I feel like I have.
That's that controlling stuff I was trying to tell Reem.
I
Like,
have, bro.
You feel
Can't do
like
that.
you feel like she's not good enough when you kill her like that? Like, man, you need to go back in the house.
but you know, now she be getting. You know how long females take, so I don't want to be like, I'm killing her. And then she got to change her outfit. I'm like, we just get out of here. How I look, babe? You look nice. You look nice, babe. Ready? We already late. You
Yo,
ready?
you
But it's hard. See, for me, it's always because I like. I mean, I'm not picky and nothing like that. But most women that I see them, they even girly girls. So and they more so outdress me because they're girly girls, like wearing heels all the time, stuff like that.
That's fine.
But I like girls that switch it up too. That's versatile. You can wear heels and you can wear sneakers.
No, wait.
And I have no pick.
It's not that I think I'll dress her. Now you go out somewhere and somebody might give you a compliment. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
nice. You're not even counting them, but she be counting like, oh, so everybody was on your top today. Oh shit.
do it. Let me ask you a question. Do it matter if a guy give you a compliment or a woman give you a compliment?
Ooh.
That's tough.
Yeah, it all depends on what you're wearing. If you're wearing gray sweatpants as a man and another man give you a
Yeah,
compliment,
that ain't
that's
right,
a
man.
problem.
That is not right. That's not right, bro. I was even started that one. No,
He took it. I might even take it. That's a good one though. I'm talking about like if you like.
Yeah, you got that
Right,
shit.
man.
Yeah. No.
Duke, you that guy.
You just gotta walk away.
You went to the wrong part of Center City.
Where we at, babe? Where are we?
Let's say
Damn,
that.
13th and Locust? Damn.
Let's say if you wearing a
Get the hell
fly.
up out of here.
Let's say if you wearing some fly ass suede Chelsea boots.
And the man said, "Yo, that's some nice boots you
If
have
you
on."
only
Do
get
it count
compliments from
more
them,
if it's a man or a woman?
I would-
Oh, what was the woman?
it count more if it's a woman.
What if a woman correct you like, "Oh my god, I like them boots. Where you get them at? So I get them for my man."
That happened to me before.
Yeah,
It's not wrong with
there's
it.
nothing wrong with
It's
it.
not wrong getting a compliment from a dude. But if you only getting compliments from a dude, I would feel some type of way. I'm like, damn, what? The
I hate
ladies
China,
don't appreciate
man.
me? No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying I would feel some type of way if I'm only getting compliments from dudes.
No, I don't.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying I would.
Because if you,
only-
let me ask you a question. If you wearing no, if you wearing like back in the day, if you was wearing fucking a Nietzsche sweatsuit with some fucking Jordans, you think a woman will come out to you like, oh, those some nice Jordans. Where you get them from? It's gonna be a man there, but oh, where you get them from? Jones fly.
Yeah, I mean, God, I'm saying if only.
Well,
See, sneakers and stuff like that. Yeah, more so. Guys.
gonna be a
Yeah,
guy.
because
Yeah, it's
when I
gonna be
went
guys.
to the store for you, like, yeah, go them sneakers. I'm like, all right, I feel like a celebrity. Oh my god, take good care of those. I'm like, okay.
See, that's what I said.
They open
It's
the door
nothing
for you.
wrong with it. I'm just saying I would feel some type of way if it's just only guys. Like,
Niggas opened the door for me. I was like, thank you. My girl's like, what the fuck did you just buy? I was like,
especially in the wintertime.
Okay,
Because
dog,
you know in
man.
the wintertime, that's when you really get the
Bring the car around. I ain't walking to the parking lot with this.
And throw
You be
on
careful out there.
Clothes and stuff like that.
you keep those safe, not me. You keep those safe. Like, oh.
The crazy thing about what you're saying is, a good salespeople. That's crazy. Good salespeople do that for everything.
Well, yeah,
They make you feel good about yourself.
You already know because you get guys.
But I don't think they were salespeople, bro. I don't think they were salespeople.
You know, if it happens,
It was niggas in line behind me like, yo, you getting those?
Oh
like,
no, not that. I thought you talking about like along the line.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about when you buy
Everybody knew
it
the price.
and the guy be like, yo, he just bought the. I don't know what they was.
That pack cost $500. Yeah, that was the pants on.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he just bought those. I'm like, okay. Look at ring. I'm about to get robbed.
If you go into like a regular store or something, let's just say you
definitely.
go on Neiman's and you go try on, let me try on
Oh,
this
they
shirt
look nice
right
on
here.
you.
Yeah, they gonna say
Yeah.
that's their job. City Blue, you can go,
Yeah.
you can go on high.
No, I'm talking about when the customers behind you in line, they like, oh, snap. Like, oh, they nice.
Yeah,
You be careful with those.
You can be careful.
He work here. He get commission too. He don't get no commission.
Yo, them you want a raffle for them or they were just out? They was just
They
for
was
free.
They was just out. Because that was an expensive pack and they knew people wasn't going to buy them, so there's no point in having no raffle for them.
How much was it? 5?
500.
It's crazy because that sounds like a cheap pack nowadays. I feel like people would pay $500.
It was cheaper
for
than
some
that back in the
shoes.
day. It was like $350 back in the day for the pack. It was like
That shit was
$350.
high as shit.
Well, you got 2 pairs of shoes, so it's
Well, I said
$250.
cheaper. I didn't say it was cheap. I said it was cheaper.
I know. I'm just saying.
Did you ever wear the sneaks in that pack?
Yeah.
How about you wore both pairs of them?
No, the other pair is like a strict ball sneaker. I ain't wear that one.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, but like if I'm wearing like Chelsea, see, this is what he used like Chelsea. I feel like that's a more classic, endless look that you gonna always look good in if you wearing like a Chelsea boot. If I'm wearing that, I would want compliments from women. I don't know why.
You gotta have the right pants with
It depends who you
Oh
wear.
yeah,
Like,
you gotta wear the
you're
right
not
clothes.
like,
you can't just have no
yeah.
Chelsea boots on with sweatpants.
Yeah,
like,
ain't gonna look right. Ain't gonna
you
look
in your sweatpants.
I know,
man.
right?
I'm not the sweatpant killer. You saying like
But
I'm
you
the
always
sweatpant
bring. I'm
killer.
saying you always bring them
But
sweatpants.
that was because I brought it up the first time because you brought up jorts and you always say I'm wearing jorts. So I said I'm wearing sweatpants now to prove to the audience
first time.
that they ain't the only time.
The second
that
time.
That's all I wear is sweatpants.
It was the second time.
I mean, it's jorts. So.
was the
And the
second
second time was just now.
No, that's the third time. The second time was you saying if a guy give you compliment on your sweatpants.
Well, yeah, because that's.
So that's 3 times so far. You hit your quota. You hit your sweatpant quota. You might be the sweatpant killer now, but
Nah, these are sweat shorts, not sweatpants. The difference.
I forgot my train of thought.
Not
You
wearing
fucking
those
killed me.
sweat shorts and sweatpants in 90 degrees.
Oh yeah, girls not gonna give you compliments when you with your girl. Like random girls,
Oh yeah, that's if you with your
true.
girl.
they not gonna do that shit.
Oh yeah, you know that.
But you know, certain guys I know, they run their girl so much they might as well just buy one pair of pants, and then he wear one leg and she wear the other leg.
Come on, babe.
They together so much.
Should have seen clue. You got your set on? Let's go. No,
Y'all girls lay up. I never been.
you know who's in a relationship around here?
No, wait,
No, I never lived with women.
What
before,
do
so-
you
say
think
you're
I'm
random.
saying?
Y'all all lived with y'all girls.
Damn, wow.
Now you call somebody like, "Jay, what you doing?" I'm with my girl. Next day, what you doing with my girl? Damn, nigga, you ever by yourself?
Oh yeah, that would be weird. Like I'm at work with
With my girl.
Yeah,
That's how it is.
that would be weird. But
She helping me.
She helping me. She helping me clean. You don't get no free time? You come to the studio with my girl.
What you doing? I'm taking that shit.
that's disturbing. Though.
Your girl there too? Hey, y'all.
She in the shower. She in the shower. I'm about to flush the toilet on you.
That's disturbing. If your girl with you all the time.
That's
But
true
it's
love. That's true love right there.
That's my ride or die.
Oh, my man on right now, but he off now.
That's true love right there. For sure. Would you want to be a relationship like that?
No,
Like it's crazy because like when you
No.
younger, you wanted female attention.
yeah,
all
but
the
you don't want
time.
that type of attention where it's overbearing and nobody wants to be in a relationship like that.
Have y'all
Your
ever
girls
been in a
do.
relationship like that?
I haven't.
When
Never
I
know.
when I was younger, I wanted to be in a relationship with that because I felt like I just wanted the buns all the time. Like I couldn't even like it's just
Be on
something
the
that
court
want
with
all
you.
the time.
Come on, Mark, let's go to the court. You're like, damn. All right. I'm on his team. We ain't even shoot yet.
What age you talking about?
Let's just say we like young bulls.
Like in high school, that shit decent.
Everybody
around
needs
your girl
their
all the
own
time.
personal time.
I
though.
agree with you.
Even when I was, I never felt that way. Like I'm the type of person I want to be around my girl a lot, but
Right.
I don't
No
want to be around them
concepts.
24/7 though. Like, god damn. I'm going to the
No, I
bathroom.
feel
All
you.
right.
I'm coming with you.
I'ma stand by the
You take a
door.
shower and she's sitting on the toilet waiting for you. She's talking to you like, come on.
Having a conversation with you. So what you doing today? Shh. I just trying to take a shower, babe. What's your plans for today, though?
What's our plans for
What's
the
our
day?
plans? Right? A stalker.
That's funny because my dad said I work too much. He
I heard the
said
same thing.
he said I should be out having fun with my girl all the time.
Most Americans work too much.
What's too much?
Yeah, what's too
That's
much?
a good question.
Yeah, I always hear you work too much or you don't work enough.
I don't know. There's no exact science to it, I don't believe. But I feel like it's true.
Is it a dollar amount?
I just think the cost of living. I don't know. Is it the cost of living or is it just the times we live in? Everything is going up, but people who work for people, employers, they don't go up. You get like a 30-cent raise, 20-cent raise
Yeah, it's
a
inflation.
year. Yeah.
It's supposed to combat inflation, I guess. That's what I was told. It sounds right. 30% a year, 30% a year. It's not 30%, but you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
3%.
you might get like a 2%, 3% raise at
Yeah.
your job, but like that really equates. Like if the gas skyrocket 50 cents a year, a bag of chips went up 20 cents, stuff like that.
So
It's
what's
that
too
raise,
much?
that real raise that you done got been offset by just the groceries you getting. So you really not seeing a raise. Your rent go up if you renting like.
It's crazy because like back in the day, my cousin used to he talk about his grandpa all the time, and he used to be all the women in his life was like so prideful that your grandpa died working his finger to the bone. I guess it's like you just comparing like providing for your family, and if you could, like any means necessary, it's like so respectable. It's like the greatest honor that you were able to provide for your family. So even if you got to work 3 jobs. It's like you provide for your family, so it's like so honorable.
For some reason, I felt like back in the day, it was more people that you could live working one job. Nowadays, I feel like most Americans gotta work multiple jobs. Blue collar Americans, I feel like gotta work multiple jobs.
I don't know, when you hear like back in the day stories, let's use basketball players real quick. They always talk, my mom had to decide to turn on the electric bill or buy me a pair of Jordans so I could play on the team. I love my mommy. I never been through those situations, like, or I'm wearing my big brother handy downs. Like, I've never been through that situation. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to go through that struggle to become to that point. But I need to be rich, so I never had to decide if my son going to pay the electric bill or wear some jerseys. I never wanted to ever feel that.
I've been
way,
in that
so.
situation before.
Yeah,
I've been in that situation before.
Nah,
I don't want to feel like that.
Yeah,
I mean, and I'm not saying my mind didn't go through. I'm just saying
She never
never
told
felt.
you
Yeah, never
about
told me
it.
about it.
Yeah, I mean, I never
she kept me in a child place.
I never had to go through the hand-me-down situation, but my mom and dad both, they didn't have it like that growing up. But they had different
If you go to a
philosophies.
thrift shop,
Yeah, that's hand-me-down.
but you gotta pay for it. So
Yeah,
is it
but you
hand-me-down?
paying for, but someone else wore
Is it
prior.
just second hand,
So,
or is
yeah,
it hand-me-down?
Is it
Same thing.
handy down? You get your clothes from foreign mills?
No,
It's not
because
used, is it?
it's not used.
That's what I'm just saying. But when you went to school, they still got you.
Oh, I mean, you was gonna get.
No, it didn't. No,
You was gonna be the bid regardless.
Farm Mills had some shit in there, dog.
As soon as they see the Jordan ass joint, like you was gonna be the bid or Paco. Or
I had
Oh,
some.
we gotta get you out of here.
I got some Missouri out of Farmer Mills, dog. I was the fucking
That was a
man.
good
Yeah, but it was probably when
That was in his
Missouri
time.
was on his way out. Like you can go get Rock now from Foreman Mills, and Rock ain't cool no more.
But you know how back then it was like different levels of polo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like-
Chaps.
I
You
feel
can
like-
always go to Chaps. And
I feel like
go
if
to
it was
Foreman
different
Mills and Chaps.
levels, like everything, different levels of a Nietzsche, different levels of
It was
Azori.
probably last season or 2 seasons ago. Or something.
Right. Like the store's not holding no more. But when you young, you don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, as long as his name, bro.
Yeah.
I got a name on it.
You don't know nothing about the Bobo. You might know about Bobo Nikes, but other than that,
said Bobo
as long as they
Nikes.
had a Nike sign on the U, was cool.
Yeah, Bobo Nikes is like the dad Nikes that's in style now. That's the crazy part. All this stuff is in
Yo,
style now.
Kanye, fuck them Yeezys that you got. What is that? The 350s, the 200s,
Which one?
the
You got like
not the Boost,
they all got boost in them.
not the sock shoe,
Oh, so you talking about the 700?
the 700s. Them Jones look like Bobos. They're like Payless shoes.
Yeah, they dad sneakers.
They're like Payless shoes, and all he did was just cool people started wearing them, and now they fly.
That's how it
It's
is.
crazy. Whoever endorsed it, make it fly.
That's how it is.
I be seeing girls like that shit. I'm like, yo, them Jones.
That's how it is. That's how it was. How it's always going to be.
Y'all remember when
somebody
felines went out of style though?
Yeah, it came
And then
back.
it came back. I was like,
Is it
I
me?
can't wear
In
them.
Philly, trees went out of style.
They did
Nah.
go out of style.
Yeah, they
Shells
did.
go out of style.
Yes, they did. In
Butters?
Philly, yes,
Butters.
Butters did
And
go
then
out of
they
style.
never
Yes, they
went out of
did.
style.
They
For like 5 years. For like
they
5
did.
years. When polo boots came out,
Yep.
like in 06 or something like
And you
that.
can't wear polo boots now. In
Oh yeah,
Philly.
polo.
You
Yeah,
gonna
but
get
the
jammed
trees
up.
came back. Trees took back over. Trees
Yeah.
like, no, forget all that. We coming
telling
back
you.
in style.
You can wear polo boots.
In New
but you can't-
York, it's different. New York trees never went out of style, but down here in
In
Philly,
Philly, you couldn't wear
trees
no
went out of
butters.
style.
Yeah.
You can,
Killed.
you
Trees
can
went out
wear,
of style
you
for
can
like
wear
5
you can
years.
wear polo boots, but you can't wear the ones with the rubber ducky. With
Yeah,
the,
you can't wear
with
that.
the
You
shell
gonna
toe.
get
You
killed.
can't wear the shell toe ones.
You gonna
Shell
get killed.
toes, yeah. People frown on shell toes now.
You about the sneakers?
Yeah, like back in the mid 2000s, you could wear shell toes with everything. It was kind of like them enforcers was like the
The force is back in now.
they back.
They never left either.
No,
They-
but they
yeah,
weren't
they
as popular.
Yeah, that was killing people,
crazy.
man.
Forces had its run during the 2000s where it was for the whole decade. Then around like 2010, Forces wasn't like how it is now. No,
Really?
Doing its hype during the 2010s.
We talking about Philly or we talking about everywhere?
No, Philly.
In Philly, strictly Philly. I never lived in another city to really. I can't. Because New York is completely different. New York trees never went out of style.
But in Philly,
Forces never go out of style in New York. That's just New York. But in Philly, certain stuff went out of style and then it came
came
back.
back in.
Trees.
I remember one time I seen somebody getting clowned for wearing Ralph Lauren. I'm like, what the hell
Yeah.
is going on?
Not even polo. It was just Ralph Lauren.
They
And that's
never
more
got
than a polo.
killing
Yeah.
them.
You talking about Ralph or Polo?
Ralph, bro. And when everybody started wearing like Gucci,
Not
and,
polo by Ralph Lauren. This
that's
the
what I
Ralph
was
Lauren.
thinking.
the
Ralph
time.
Lauren that don't got the horse.
That's the
This
fly
Ralph
shit.
Lauren.
Listen,
Yeah,
the
but
year when people started wearing Prada sneaks, that's when you
that's
couldn't
probably
wear.
like 04, 05.
That's like when Prada came back with them sneaks, and everybody was rocking them Johns, and I guess everybody started getting money.
And see, Prada
was
faded,
like,
but
snap.
now them Prada sneakers are starting to come back a little bit. Like
Those same
everything has-
ones?
Yeah, you start to see more people wear them a little
Cause,
bit.
cause,
Three
I had the
sneakers,
ones. I had the
man.
black patent level
Black
ones. I had
patent
those.
level,
cause nowadays the bulky Balenciaga type of shoe is in style.
Yeah, I
Adidas
can't
got
wear
shoes
that.
like that too.
I can't wear those. They just too. And they heavy. They weigh like 10 pounds a piece.
I don't like them, but the young bulls wearing them. with they
I mean, it's
skinny
all about
jeans
social status.
$800.
You wear them, people gonna look. Oh, you
about
get-
that, yeah.
like they think you got money or whatever. Yeah,
Even the
it's cool. It's not even about money most of the time. It's just cool.
Let me ask you, did Balenciaga make the sock shoe hot, or was they already hot? Cause N1 made the first sock shoe I ever seen, and they was cool back when N1 was cool.
Reebok had a cleat because I had the football cleat. Emmett Smith used to wear them. It was like a sock cleat, but I think
But
they
it
had
was
a sneaker
sock
version.
inside of the leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about just a sock with a sole on the bottom like the Balenciagas is. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. But that whole silhouette, how that shoe look is this. I mean, Balenciaga. I mean,
Did they who
that's the biggest name to ever do it.
Yeah.
So I guess.
No, because N1 did it. My brother had some N1s, that was some slip-on N1s. But they was decent back when N1 had his little run.
Yeah.
But like now you can't. Then it was like it went away. Then I seen Balenciaga with the sock shoe. I'm like, oh shit, those is fly.
Yeah, I mean, you compare N1 to Balenciaga, but yeah, if you put Balenciaga on it, yeah, it's cool. If you wear
That's what I'm
N1
saying.
socks,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
not cool. Yeah.
Even Even if Nike brought out a sock shoe, it was like you're not gonna see some people wearing a Nike sock
Yeah, you
shoe
probably not.
or an Adidas sock. Well,
It all depends. If certain people wear, like, I feel like somebody wore the Balenciaga socks just back like in 2000 when they weren't as rampant. But if that's a big name, let's just say if it was Kanye or something like that, it's going to catch on.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how certain people wear certain stuff. Like, Kanye is a big part of the whole Jordan hype. Well,
really?
yeah, he was a big part of that. How? Because he wore certain J's. And when people saw him wear them, the prices would go up from consignments and people reselling them when the Jordan hype was at its highest from
Oh,
like
shit.
2000, I want to say like 2011, 10 to like 2015. That's when the Jordan hype was at its highest.
Is it on its way down?
Yeah, it's the hype, it's not. The hype is over now with J's.
Oh shit!
You still wear J's and be cool. I'm just saying
Yeah.
the hype ain't what it was like
Ain't
3
nobody lining up
years
for
ago. Yeah, ain't nobody lined up for J's no more. Nah. You can get J's.
Wow.
When J's come out now on a Saturday, and it's certain J's. Only certain J's sell out. Like
So it's just like
11s
any
and
other
certain
sneaker
ones.
almost.
Anything that's limited automatically will get hype. But Yeah, most J's now they come out, they make enough pairs, and you can the day it come out, you can go in the store and just go get it. You ain't gotta sit no chair outside, camp out, and
That's
things
over
like
with.
that. Yeah, for now, it's gonna come back. Like if someone like you don't see Ye wear Jordans no more because he got his own brand.
Yeah.
That's why I said that correlates within the time frame. I said Ye kind of started his sneakers like 3 years ago, his own Adidas line when he left Nike, and then you start to see the J's go down a little bit. Ain't the same no more.
It's gonna be LeBron next.
How long you been on? Oh man, hour 20 minutes.
It's gonna be LeBron.
No, I mean they already starting to retro some of his sneakers.
They
But
got-
his
I don't like all
this
this.
is different. I guess because we getting older. But I mean, yeah, we gonna start to wrap it up this week. We back next week, hopefully. You already know what to do. Subscribe on YouTube and SoundCloud. Claptrap TV.
Definitely.
Hit that bell, get the notifications.
Link in the description.
Yeah, and that's Claptrap TV, clap with a K, Trap TV. That's on SoundCloud and YouTube. So, that wraps it up for another episode this week. Hopefully we made y'all laugh this week, but we'll holler at y'all next time. I don't know. Same time, same place. Even though we ain't live. We get at y'all next week.
All right, have a good one.
Peace.
Have a good one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2,